Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my page. My page is about common sense, but I try to keep it down under the nitty gritty under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, there's something very, 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 very important. And not important to liberals, libertards, people who believe in God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT, EDBs, NPCs. EDBs means emotional douchebags, and NPCs mean non-playable characters. People don't have they can't think for themselves. They cannot think outside the box. My videos are not for you. You must move along. I am a schizo indigo child. I am one of the rare, okay? Higher than the alpha and higher than the sigma. All right? I'm not trying to be boastful. I'm just trying to tell you like it is. It's facts, okay? So I don't have sins. Yeah, so you're not going to hear too many people say that. But anyway, let's get on with the magic today. Today's topic will be about monetization in YouTube, okay? I had my associate of mine in the Bangladesh tell me, why you not have a lot of views? And I say this time and time again, they own the rights to your videos, man. They make money off your videos. And 9 times out of 10, you're getting pennies off of the dollar. So if they're making roughly $60 off of a product that they advertised off your shit, your content, you only gonna probably see 10 cents. And the more you do, the more desperate you become. I'm not doing that. I'm not, that's too much work. There's people out there who are in their beta emotions and they are seeking that much attention. If they got millions of subscribers, there you go. There's their value, there's validation. They have a soft services to offer and they seek to be ambitious. Now, I made a video many times before about being too ambitious. I like to keep things simple. I don't like a lot of overhead. I don't want to worry about a whole bunch of taxes. And you can in America you can receive donations up to 14,000 without being taxed at all, without any worries. So I'm not, I do have a Patreon, which is much more efficient. I can keep track of much more easier, and I do have a PayPal, so it's much more efficient. They take a small percentage, which is taxes. That's all it is. But of course, please understand that's the best way to go. Now, if you want to be ambitious enough to do that, that's up to you. I am not interested in lots of viewers. I monitor. I'm paranoid in a sense, okay? Because that's what they say schizos are. They're paranoid, but I'm not delusional. So I don't know, that all the schizos are not delusional when things come true. If they're a prophet or if they do have any sort of magic, and I advise anyone who do know magic to stay out of the general public. Okay, and I just warned you. Okay, if you're indigo and you do have some sort of special abilities like myself, but of course, people will try to say I'm scamming and stuff like that. But I don't do scamming. If you haven't had a father figure in your life, you should contact me. If you want to know about esoteric, indigo type, starseed type, you could contact me. I don't talk about a lot of stuff on YouTube because there are people who like to steal people ideas. And once they steal people ideas, they can fly with it with one viral video. Okay, but I don't really care too much if they fly with it, like Kevin Samuels did with me. Okay, but I don't care. It's just that the thing is that people are greedy, and if you're making that much money, you have to give back to society. So the more money you make, the more likely you have to give. Because I'm a missionary. So if you read it down below, most of these guys who think they're alphas, they're not alphas because they have to be noble in their deed in life. They're not indigos. They're not giving back to society. They're just trying to feed off the weaknesses of people. They're not trying to help them with shortcuts, okay? When you go to college, they teach you the long way, okay? Which is good to learn it to a certain degree, but the shortcuts are there to make life easier, but they're not going to tell you that, okay, right? So it's always good to find loopholes or a certain, you can say flaws in the system, okay? Whereas when you're not breaking the law illegally, I do not recommend seeking validation or millions of subscribers is not wise. You will get in trouble. People will try to sue you because you're making too much money or they see you on the internet. Okay? I don't want that. I'm already paranoid and I know magic. So then their families get killed or their dog get killed or their house get burned down. That's not me because they are the ones who tried to sabotage me. Okay? I don't want no part of it. Cowards live longer than fucking people who live prideful. But I use magic. I don't really. I don't need. I'm a passive aggressive type individual. First, I try to see where the threat is at, and I go to the source and eliminate them immediately. So this is why I'm a good psychopath. I get rid of the problems. There are people who like to talk about people, right? And they'll cause you trouble out of spite because their life is all misery. Misery loves company. And this is why I don't have a lot of viewers and subscribers. I don't really care about that. You put me on a shadow ban, I don't care about that. That makes me unique. I don't. That is a rare attribute. Okay, there's people who just want to be found. I try to do therapy services, and my shit get cut off. Okay, and I'm like, how am I getting cut off? Because I'm talking about some completely different shit that a lot of people don't talk about. On TikTok, they did that shit. I'm like talking to people in a certain particular type of fashion or way, and it's not breaking their policy, and the magic happens. They cut me off. Okay, and this happens to me on YouTube as well because I'm unique and I don't break their policy. I read their policies and I try to look. See, on the thing with YouTube is that you can appeal something, but you cannot dispute it. You cannot. Like when money is taken out of your account and you tell them to put it back when you go to a bank, they have to have securities to protect your money and your assets. Okay, this is you always go for security. Security is important. A lot of women know how to do this passively. They go right to court when they get tired of something. They use collateral damage. They're a liability. They are public charge. So they go right to the court and say, "Oh, I'm tired. I'm gonna try to be lazy." While a lot of men work their asses off, and so they get screwed in the long run. So I'm not that type of person. All right. Okay, that's all I really want to say. What else is there to say about monetization? My Patreon is listed below. My PayPal is listed below. I can keep track easily about my taxes that's taken out of there. You can receive up to 14, I think it's 10,000 to 14,000 of donations. And I don't need that much. Live free or die trying. You're not trying to be a public charge. You're trying to live life comfortably in a peaceful area. And you're trying to live life, because we live less than 100 years old. So you're not really supposed to be too ambitious, because too much ambition it's the same thing that goes when someone says a pride comes from a great fall. Okay, too much. That's too much. Live life peacefully and have a plan, a strategy. Most people don't have plans. All right, okay, and when you do get a certain amount of income, okay, I have special abilities, so they give me a check because they call me crazy. Okay, the crackers call me crazy when they're actually the ones who's cracked up. Okay, but anyway, I digress here. Please, don't worry about my viewers. Okay, don't do that. Okay, people be like, "Oh, you should have 1,000." I know I should be like Kevin Samuels, but I'm not interested. Okay, I don't want to go traveling out somewhere far away for tens of thousands of dollars, and the next thing I get in trouble. As a matter of fact, my voices talk to me. They tell me all the time if I should go or not. Okay, if somebody offer me something, and the voice tell me no, I cannot accept it. Sorry. The Holy Spirit is more stronger than the physical realm. Most people don't hear a Holy Spirit in their head. I do. They consider me schizoaffective. I get emotional sometimes. I am very empathetic, very empathetic. I empathize with people until they screw me over. I give you an inch. I'm one of the more dangerous ones because I'm more quiet. So let my videos be quiet, right? There we go. There we go. This is my therapy. My therapy is when I express myself on these YouTube channels without breaking their policy. If I talk about hermaphrodite or transvestite or whatever for things that can help them, they cannot. They'll look at the transcript and look at one word and then remove it through their own biases. Let them do it. I don't really care. But that's the dangers of being ambitious or looking for viewership or monetizing your videos. If you want to take the chance, you go ahead. There are people who hate because of perseminate themselves. They that's not a word, but anyway, I make up words that make sense though. They get really jealous and they just like, I don't like this person. I'm like, and they haven't even watched none of their videos. They'll watch one video. I don't like this person. Watch more of their videos. Okay, people make judgments biased through prejudices and racism too at the same time. Lots of people are not right in the mind because I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. Peace. Just read the bottom credentials down below. Okay, so many simps, so little time. These 304s ain't loyal. Peace.